Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another World of Tanks video. Today we're in the T34 and we're on steps. You don't see too many of the T34 these days. It's quite an old tank. In fact, I'm pretty sure it used to be a tech tree tank, but I digress. That's something that's a long time ago and a long time apart. I don't think many people will remember. But matchmaking is pretty alright. There's 4 tier 9s, top tier 9s. I'm pretty much the only one coming this flank so far. I think these people are now turning around to come and help me. As the RU spots the Scorpion and see if I can get some shots, but unfortunately he's behind a rock. And that spots me, so that's telling me there's probably an enemy light tank either here, or potentially over here as well. I see the Waffle Panzer IV. Now I'm tempted to see if I can get some snapshots, but I decide it might be a bit too soon after being spotted, so we carry on for a little bit. We see this Tiger 1 over here and the T34-100, and I'm thinking, alright, here we go, we can use the bushes. I'm currently not getting spots, so that's good, so we're aiming for the front of the Tiger 1, and we take a blind shot. I'm pretty sure that connected, and we get spotted for our troubles, so that tells me that the light is either here or around here somewhere, because if it was here, then the bushes would have protected us against the light tank, or whoever's there spotting it. May well be the T34. But back to the game, we see the King Tiger, the captured King Tiger that you get with your Twitch Prime subscription. Managed to snap one right into the front road wheel of the King Tiger, so that's a pretty nice snapshot. The gun on this thing is a bit temperamental. The gun stats aren't especially great. I think when it's fully aimed, it's alright. Let's receive an IS-3 to try and snapshot, and as you can see, I'm not too happy about that. There is some little justification about that reaction. Is I've had a pretty bad night from what I remembered from the games before. I tried to grind the Jagdpanther 2, and I think I won 2 out of 13 games, and by this point I'd had enough and decided, right, I want to make some money, so playing some premium tanks. But we've taken 2 shots at this IS-3 now. None of them have done anything. We bounced the last shot. He's trying to bait shots, but we managed to slip one into the front plate. So that's nice. We're now up to 774 damage that we've seen. I'm pretty sure we hit that Tiger 1 because when he was spotted next, he was missing about 400 health. So that's probably our damage, but we'll see at the end of the game. Tiger 1 taking a cheeky poke. I could have had a snapshot there, but I decided not to because of the bloom isn't too good, and I'd probably not hit. And if I'd fired, then he probably would have poked out and shot me, so it would have been a pretty poor trade if we didn't hit. I'm looking back to see what my ally's doing, and of course the Tiger 1 appears right as I look back, so I missed the chance to shoot at the Tiger 1 again, which is unfortunate. The King Tiger has moved up slightly, and I'm trying to move back to see if I can bait him a little bit, but he seems to be not wanting to come too far forward. I managed to get a shot into the turret. The turret on the Tiger 2 and the King Tiger is pretty cheese for this kind of gun, but I get a shot in return from the IS-3 for my troubles. But we managed to return fire against him. Now this is actually quite a good position for the T34 to be in. If I could zoom out a little bit more, I'd be able to show you, but pretty much all I'm showing to the IS-3 is my turret. And my turret will be very hard for that IS-3 to pen. So I'm just waiting for this IS-3 to try and make a move. I could try and shoot this King Tiger, but I would be exposing myself to this IS-3 who's trying to side scrape. I noticed that this guy behind me, the AMX, fires at the IS-3, and the IS-3 takes that as his chance to come out and take a shot. And then we take our chance and shoot the IS-3 for some more damage, and now there's a one shot. But wait, the tier 9 704 is here, and I'm backing off because I didn't want to take that shot because I'm on less than his alpha. He has 750 alpha gun, and I only have just under 700 left, 700 health left. so I can't really take a shot from that guy. But we managed to get another shot into the 704, so that's pretty spicy. I'm just praying that someone manages to take out the 704 there, and thankfully our AMX obliges, so that's pretty nice for us. I'm trying to see if I can get a killing shot into this IS-3. Try and snap a shot, but unfortunately I'm pretty sure that went to lower plate, and with that angle it's not going to do anything. I'm trying to make this this King Tiger shot as awkward as possible by moving myself around. And eventually we're going to take a shot at someone. I think it's going to be this unfortunate Tiger 1. Yeah, I'm happy to... Oh no, we don't take a shot. I probably would have taken the shot there in hindsight, but I guess not. The IS-3 was pretty far behind that rock there. I think we could have gotten away with taking another shot. The King Tiger is having another look, and we're pretty unfortunate there not to pen. I think we only hit the observation device, which is unfortunate, but the VK at the back manages to take care of the King Tiger, so that's one less tank we have to worry about. I'm still trying to see if I can get some shots into that IS-3. I think, yeah, this is the point where I decide to shoot the Tiger. I think what I was thinking, why I didn't shoot the Tiger before, is because I wanted to finish this IS-3 because he's the main threat on this flank. LTG takes care of that guy. We snap a shot into the IS-3, and unfortunately, because it's an IS-3, we don't penetrate, even though that should be a penetration. And of course I do the little thing with the zoom in, the little frustration zoom in. But we've had a pretty decent game so far. 3,150 damage, not too bad at all. We take another snapshot of the IS-3, and unfortunately we don't pen again, so you can sort of see the issue with the gun. It's not very accurate on the move, and I wouldn't advise taking snapshots like that, but I wanted to take a snapshot anyway, because I knew one of these scrubs had probably finished the guy off anyway. So now we're just looking to wrap up the enemy team. T34, T44 even, decides to poke out, and we managed to bounce his shot whilst returning with a shot of our own. So there's another 410 damage for us to savour. I'm looking at this Waffle Panzer now. Don't really have a great shot. We do have a little bit of a shot. Take a bit of a snapshot there. Probably could have aimed that a little bit better, but that's all right. We get tracked by the Leo PTA here. No damage though, so that's nice. Shooting APCR, of course. I'm not actually sure how much penetration he's got, because he's using the little gun rather than the 390 Alpha gun. And we're just waiting, see if this Leo's gonna poke around here, and he does. And I don't know where that shell went. That's unfortunate. That's some missed out damage there. And I was pretty disappointed with that shot at the time, because I didn't even see it hitting the ground here, so I don't know what happened. We take a snapshot of the Leo, and again, the bloom on this thing is not great, and we just miss completely. So again, we miss out on some damage. So this is not the perfect game by any means. I tried a tracking shot, but I mean, I'm guessing that only went into the side or just didn't hit the track. And yeah, that's it. That was the last shot of damage that we did. Just under 4,000 damage that we've done in total. We've done a bit of blocked, but I'm guessing people didn't really want to shoot the turret. You can actually pen the cheeks of the turret if you've got high enough penetration. I think you need about 260, 270 pen to actually get through that though. So there wasn't much there that could have got through us. The 704 probably could have done. The Waffle, if he was on the flank, our flank. The PTA, if he had the top gun and was firing gold, probably could get through the cheeks of this thing. But generally, pretty nice matchmaking, pretty nice face-off down here for a T34. Pretty ideal. And of course, we got the Ace Tanker, because that's the name of the video, or the series even. But yeah, let's go and have a look at the post-game stats now. Okay, so as I said before, that was the Ace Tanker. Got high caliber and a Confederate medal, because we didn't actually pick up any kills there. It's not a great tank for picking up kills because of the ridiculously slow reload time. I think it's about 14-15 seconds base, which is pretty sour. I think I'd have got it down a little bit because I've got equipment, and which you can't actually see, but I do have a rammer, and I possibly might have vents, because this is quite I don't play this tank very often, and I used to put vents on over optics, so it might possibly have vents, I'm not entirely sure. But we do have brothers in arms. We've got snapshot and smooth ride, so even with this ridiculous crew, we were missing snapshots left, right, and centre. Besides that one real nice snapshot we got on the King Tiger, but I'm pretty sure that blind shot we did get because we've got 4,341, and I'm pretty sure that was the Tiger there, because I'm pretty sure we only hit that once that we saw. So that's nice. We picked up a bit of blind damage there. I was actually a little bit surprised that this was an ace, because 4,300 damage, whilst pretty good, isn't all that top tier for a tier 8. But I'll take it. We've got a little bit of assistance. I'm guessing this is either tracking or just artillery. Yeah, probably artillery. I don't really know how we got that much spotting on this guy, because he was kind of hanging around the back. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll take any extra additions. So obviously we're top of the team by quite some margin. Top on damage by about double, except this Type 61 who had a pretty nice game. Nothing really on the enemy team that strikes out as me as being a decent guy. I guess this guy, this Leo, with his sort of stock gun. I don't think it is the stock gun, but the non-top gun. I guess he had an alright game, but generally in tier 9s I try to aim for 2,500 damage, 3,000. That's kind of my aiming spot. We fired 20 shots, which is actually quite a lot. Usually games would last about 3 to 5 minutes, but this one was a longer game, and obviously that played into our hands a little bit. To do well in this tank, you need to have slow games, and obviously how World of Tanks is nowadays, the games tend to be over pretty quick, and obviously that doesn't suit a slow reloading, slow DPM or low DPM tank like this. But on occasion you can have pretty nice games like this one. We hit 16 but only penetrated 11. Pretty disappointed with that ratio, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure the T34 has the highest base pen of any heavy tank that I can recall. I can't recall any tier 10 heavy having better penetration, but I may be wrong there. I think it's about 248, something like that. So considering the tanks we were shooting at, I'm pretty disappointed that we only penned 11 of 16 shots. We missed out on a fair amount of damage here. But I mean, that had just sped up the game anyways, and you know, we got an ace. Can't really complain with that. We made 101,000 credits profit, which is pretty nice. And we made just under 5,000 experience, which again, pretty nice. And I've not got crew accelerated training on, which I generally do now because I've got ridiculous amounts of free XP, and I don't really need that anymore. But yeah, because I don't play this tank very often, as I've said a couple of times, I guess I've just not remembered to tick that. And I actually, another thing, if you go back to the actual battle, I'm pretty sure I have a manual fire extinguisher in this, and that proves that I don't play this thing very often, because every other tank in my garage, pretty much every other tank in my garage, has an automatic fire extinguisher, and for whatever reason I've not switched it over. But yeah, pretty decent game, happy with that. If you've got any comments, I'd be happy to see what you have to say. See what you would have done in that situation, or what you would have done in this matchmaking. Just have a general discussion about tanks, that'd be nice. But yeah, hopefully you've all enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.